This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 55. I'm going to start at verse 6. Seek ye the Lord while he may be found. Call ye upon him while he is near. Let the wicked forsake his ways, and the unrighteous man his thoughts. And let him return unto the Lord, and he will have mercy upon him, and to our God, for he will abundantly pardon. I'd like to start off by saying Barakatha Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rukak Fadash, Call Halal Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rukak Fadash, Abba Nawa, Hawa Shai Nawa, Shalak, Yahweh Shai, Baba Kushah, Baba Kushah, Baba Kushah. Body give double honors to my apostles and elders of great millstone that taught me this truth that ruled well. Peace and salutation to the hopeful 144 elect thousand men and 1/3 women and children. And to the new and to the few brothers and sisters out there listening to me that's in this truth. Once again, to you I say, Shalom. It's your brother Kawas Malak, coming at you with another quick lesson in this truth. 24/7, 365. This is what I do to get you in the mood. Kwam Yasharala, y'all know me. Pray for me, I'm praying for you. We got next any day now guaranteed. Yahweh Shai to the chariots fly, the chip or the dip, that Maxine or the guillotine. You better repent coming to this truth. We be the Hebrew Israelites of the Bible. Thank you for listening. Hope the lesson will be edifying. My preface precept was Isaiah chapter 55, verse 6 through 6 and 7. Yahweh, who the world ignorantly calls God, and Yahweh who the world ignorantly calls God or Jehovah or Yahweh, and Yahweh Shai, who the world ignorantly calls Caesar Borgia, Cesare Borgia, Jesus Christ, and our Paleo Hebrew tongue. Okay, now let me put my ribbon where I want to go next, which is right here. Well, after this, I'm going to go to the Apocrypha. Let's go to the Apocrypha. Wisdom of Solomon. Slakia. Yeah, Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 18. Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 18. We're going to start at verse 7. Esau, the so-called white man. He's not white, he's red. He's our sinister red Hebrew big brother Esau. We're Jacob of the Bible. Let's do it. Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 18. We will start at verse 7. So, of your people was accepted both the salvation of the righteous, and destruction of the enemy. Can't wait to the destruction of Esau, the destruction of our enemies. No jab, no job. Forced machinations, Jacob's trouble, World War III imminent. There are enemy, plastic everywhere, chemtrails, unlawful laws and decrees, GMO food, this poison, this inoculation, this jab, this Vanessa Williams. Wisdom of Solomon 18, verse 7. So thy people was accepted, both the salvation of the righteous, that's us, and destruction of the enemies. Verse 8, for wherewith you did punish our adversaries. That's what we're looking forward to. By the same you did glorify us. So as he destroys our adversaries or punish our adversaries, by the same you, me and the Most High Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, by the same you did glorify us. So we're going to be glorified as he destroys, as he punishes. Whom you have called the righteous. Verse 9. For the righteous children of good men, and did sacrifice secretly, and with one consent made a holy law. Referring to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, that Moses as well, that the saints We're the saints, the 144,000 men and 1/3 women and children. But the saints should be like partakers of the same good and evil. So unfortunately, we got to deal with the destruction that's going to come down on America, but it's as he's being punished, it's going to glorify us. Let me read that again. That the saints should be like partakers of the same good and evil. The fathers now singing out the songs of praise. These are ones that are in heaven. But verse 10, Wisdom of Solomon 18 in the Apocrypha. Wisdom of Solomon 18, verse 10. But on the other side, there sounded an ill, listen good. But on the other side, there sounded an ill according cry of the enemy. They're going to be singing and crying like cowards and babies and chumps. And a lamentable noise was carried abroad for the children that were bewailed. Yes, Esau, your children are going to be in trouble. Your princes and kings is going to be in trouble. You're going to be bewailing. Verse 11, Wisdom of Solomon 18. The master and the servant were punished the master and the servant were punished after one another. And like as the king, so suffered the common person. So Esau, you can't get away from this either, Esau. As we go down, you go down with us. Give a damn about your deep underground military bases. Don't care about how much ammo you got and how much food you got stored up and how deep under the water you are and how high in space you are. It says, and like as the king, so suffered the common person. So they all together had innumerable dead. Any day now, America's going to be the FEMA coffins that they have millions and millions and millions of FEMA coffins. The FEMA coffins can carry 3 bodies in one coffin. So they all together had innumerable dead. They can't even count the number of dead. So they all had innumerable dead with one kind of death. Woo! Neither were the living sufficient to bury them, because they're going to be all weak and frail. For in one moment, the noblest, the billionaire banking families, Esau and the other nations, the priests and the kings of the earth, the presidents, the mayors, the senators, the princes and stuff in Saudi Arabia and Dubai. Let me read that again. Where was I? Right here, verse 12. So altogether, an innumerable dead with one kind of death. Neither were the living sufficient to bury them. For in one moment, the noblest offspring of them was destroyed. Woo! I love it. Verse 13. Boy, you better leave my father alone. Better leave our daddy, Abba father, Abba Nawa, Hawashai Nawa, Shalaki Hawashai, Baba Kushah. Father in heaven, send Yahweh Shai now. For whereas they would not believe, my previous lesson this morning, believe. Let me read that again. For whereas they would not believe in anything by reason of enchantments, upon the destruction of the firstborn, they acknowledge this people. What people? 144,000 men, 1/3 women and children. They acknowledge this people to be the sons of the Most High Yahweh, our power. Can I read that again, Israel? Baba Kushah. Verse 13, Wisdom of Solomon 18. Verse 13. For whereas they would not, the 2/3 Jakes, out of order family members, Pastor Porchop, Bishop Bacon, Esau Edom, would not believe anything by reason of the enchantments of their enchantments. You know, they're praying to Caesar Borgia, Dalai Lama, Buddha, Allah, upon the destruction of the firstborn. Remember, that was one of the curses that the Most High put on Egypt. He killed the firstborn. They, the 2/3 Jakes, the unbelievers, Esau, Edom, and the other nations, Pastor Porchop, Bishop Bacon, the princes and the noblest, they acknowledge this people, 144,000 men, 1/3 women and children, to be the sons of the Most High Yahweh when things go down. Verse 14, Wisdom of Solomon 18. For while all things were in quiet silence. Yeah, because once they all be dead, it's going to be a quiet silence of fear and panic and shock and awe. For while all things were in quiet silence, and the night was in the midst of her swift course. See, it's going to happen. It's going to be quiet, and then the night going to come. Thine all, ding, ding, ding. Listen good. Thine almighty word. Woo! I can't get it out. Let me get it out. Let me calm down and be mature. I'm in Wisdom of Solomon 18, verse 15. Thine almighty word. Hold on. Let me set it up again. I got to read that again. Slacky Israel, pray for me. Woo! Verse 14. While all things were in quiet silence because of the death, and the night was in the midst of her swift course, thine, mean your almighty hand, Salaki, almighty word, leaped down from heaven out of your royal throne as a fierce man of war into the midst of a land of destruction. Woo! The word is going to see all the dead bodies that I read back right here where it says the innumerable dead, right? So they all together had innumerable dead with one kind of death. The Most High's word, when it came out of heaven, leaped down from heaven out of his throne, out of his royal throne. It's like a cleanup, like the cleanup. They send in an army to clean up after war. They drop bombs, boom, 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 boom. And after they bomb you, they send in an army to do the mop up. The Most High going to leap his word down from heaven out of his royal throne as a fierce man of war in the midst of a land of destruction to clean it up, and brought thine all unfeigned, let me read that again, and brought thine, which is your unfeigned commandment as a sharp sword, and standing up filled all things and filled up all things with death. And it touched the heaven, but it stood upon the earth. What? The death. Then, verse 17, Wisdom of Solomon 18. Then suddenly visions of horrible dreams troubled them sore. Wait a minute. You already are among a innumerable multitude of death, of one death. The Most High has sent his word down in the midst of destruction and brought the commandment of a unfeigned commandment of a sharp sword, standing up, filled all things with death, and it touched the heaven, but it stood upon the earth. Then, wait a minute, it ain't over yet. Esau, 2/3 Jakes, out of order family members, Pastor Porchop, Bishop Bacon, you unbelievers, you unfaithful. Then suddenly, visions, aberrations, visions of horrible dreams troubled them sore. The Most High don't play. Man, he drives a stake in deep and terrors. Al-Asaja in the Hebrew. He's the God of terrors. And terrors came upon them unlooked for. Wait a minute. Terrors came upon them unlooked for. So you're going to be dreaming about things that you never even thought of. That's what I get out of that. Terrors unlooked for. You see that, Israel? Verse 17, then suddenly visions of horrible dreams troubled them sore. Woo, man. You better lead the Most High. You better get right or get left. Troubled them, I can't get it out enough. Troubled them sore, and there came upon them unlooked for. It says, and terrors came upon them unlooked for. What does that mean? What does that mean? Verse 18, Wisdom of Solomon, 18. And one thrown here and another here, half dead, showed the cause of his. It's like, I got the phone where I can't see. It says, pray for me, Ezra. I'm trying to get this out. I really am. Let me see. Okay, let me start all over. Verse 18. And one thrown here and another there, half dead, showed the cause of his death. Anyway, verse 19, Wisdom of Solomon 18. For the dreams that trouble them did foreshow this. So the Most High is going to reveal to you, Esau, Edom, 2/3 Jakes, out of order family members. He's going to reveal to you in the horrible dreams, in the terrors that are unlooked for. He's going to reveal to you why you dead, or why they are dead, or why you are dying. Lest they should perish and not know why they were afflicted. Yea, the tasting of death touched the righteous also. Yeah, some of us going to be beheaded. Some of us going to have to unfortunately die on this side. Hey, it is what it is. But the righteous, we're going to come back with new bodies. I have no problem with that. I'm not afraid to die. I've died before. I'm not afraid to shut it down for the truth. I don't mind going out on my shield. Have no problem with that. Because when I wake back up, I'm going to come down with a new body, smashing, destroying everything in front of me. And there was a destruction of the multitude in the wilderness, but the wrath endured not long. Woo! I like that. Wisdom of Solomon 18, verse 21. For then the blameless man made haste quickly and stood forth to defend them that were the blameless man, and bringing the shield of his proper ministry, this truth, even prayer and the propitiation of incense, set him against the wrath. Woo! See, your proper ministry, your even prayer, your propitiation of incense, frankincense, myrrh, set him against the wrath, and so brought the calamity to an end. Woo! So the blameless, the righteous, 144,000 men, the saints, with our prayer, our ministry, we can bring the calamity to an end, declaring that he was thy servant. Woo! We're going to have power in them days to control the calamity. I'm in Wisdom of Solomon 18, Israel. I'm in the Wisdom of Solomon 18 in the Apocrypha. We will have the ability to control the calamity. Verse 22, Wisdom of Solomon 18. So he overcame the destroyer. Who? The blameless, the servant, not with the strength of body, nor force of arms, your weaponry, but with a word. Woo! Subdued him that punished. We can control the Most High Yahweh's wrath. Yes. He listens to us. He obeys us. See, that's what we're supposed to give him back his word. Most High Yahweh, you said this, you said that. He'd be like, yeah, you're right. I did say that. Okay, angel, slow it down. pause it for a moment. Let me read that again. Wisdom of Solomon 18, verse 22. So he overcame the destroyer. Woo! Who's the destroyer? The ICBM missiles, the Most High Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shad, not with the strength of body, nor force of arms, but with a word. Woo! Subdued him that punished. The Most High Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shad, alleging the oaths and covenants, yes, made with the fathers. Woo! Abraham, Isaac, Moses, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. For when the dead were now falling down by heaps, any day now, it's going to be mass death in America. It's due. It's overdue. It was mass death when he put us on that slave ship for a 3.5-month trip, packed like sardines. It was mass death when he destroyed the native Indians with the Gatling gun. It's about to be mass deaths to you, Esau, 2/3 Jakes, out of order family members, unbelievers. Wisdom of Solomon 18, verse 23. For when the dead were now fallen by the heaps, down by the heaps upon one another, standing between, he stayed the wrath. Woo! And parted the way of the living. Verse 24. For in the long garment was the whole world. That's right here. That's the long garment is thine almighty hand. Thine almighty word leaped down from heaven out of thy royal throne as a fierce man of war in the midst of a land of destruction, and brought thine unfeigned commandment as a sharp sword, and standing up filled all things with death as it touched the heaven, and it touched the heaven, but it stood upon the earth. That's where it means, where it says right here, for in the long garment was the whole world, and in the 4 rows of the stones was the glory, woo, of the fathers graven, carved, graven, dug, and your majesty upon the diadem of his head. Yes, the 144,000 men, Yahweh Shai, and your majesty upon the diadem, the crown of his head. Unto these, woo, these the destroyer gave place. Yes, unto these the destroyer, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, the ICBM missiles gave place, and was afraid of them. For it was enough that they only tasted the wrath. Woo, that was hot as cayenne pepper. That was Wisdom of Solomon. I started at verse 7 through 25. Woo, I can't read that enough. Let's go to Psalms. Let's go to Psalms, the book of Psalms, chapter 16. This is your brother Kwas Malak. Thank you for listening. Hope the lesson will be edifying. Pray for me. I'm praying for you. We got next Kwam Yasharala. Any day now, guaranteed. Yahweh Shai to the chariots fly, baby. The chip or the dip, baby. The Maxine or the guillotine. You better repent, come into this truth, and believe. It's about believing. It's an even playing field now. It's back to believing. It's back to believing. See, it's not about your car, your 401k, your husband, your bunker, how many guns you got, how much food you got stored up. It's back to faith. Can you believe your way through? Can you outbelieve your neighbor? Can you outbelieve your family member? Can you outbelieve your coworker? Yeah, it's about believing. Woo! I like a fair fight. I like a good fight of faith. It's a fair fight of faith. Woo! A good fight of faith. I like that because I believe I can believe. I believe I can believe. You believe you got a brain between your head, but you don't see it. You believe that there are airwaves in the air, so you turn on your radio. You believe the Wi-Fi signal, so you log in. You better believe the Most High Yahweh. He loves. Without faith, it's impossible without faith, it is impossible to believe the Most High Yahweh, to please him. Without faith, it is impossible to please him. What is faith? Believing. You got to believe. You got to know. Believing is knowing. You got to know he's going to come through. You got to know he's going to provide for us in Jacob's trouble. You got to know and believe and expect. See, it's back to an even playing field. It's a fair fight now. It ain't, well, you have more money than me, so therefore you're ahead of me in a lot of areas. No. Most High, I'm about to bring it back to an even playing field. It's about faith now. It's about faith now. I can't get that enough. It's about faith now. Woo! Wisdom of Salakia. Psalms 15. Salakia. Psalms 16 from the top. Preserve me. Woo! Preserve. You know, you put the preserves inside the jar. Grandma, great-great-grandma will put the peach preserves, the raspberry preserves in the jar, and it would last forever. Preserve me, O Yahweh, our power, for in thee, your preservation, do I put my trust. Woo! Dependency. 100% dependency. O my soul, my mind, my will, and my emotions, you have said unto the Most High Yahweh, you are my power. My goodness extendeth not to thee. My goodness is not enough. Verse 3, Psalms 16. But to the saints, 144,000 men that are in the earth, and to the excellent in whom is all my delight, the 144,000 men, 1/3 women and children that will not bow down to this jab, will not bow down to this RFID microchip, will not bow down to the MOTB. You are in whom is all my delight. Their sorrows, woo, shall be multiplied that hasten after another God with a little g. The RFID microchip, your job is your God. That Maxine Waters is your job, your God, Salakia. Your God is that Maxine Waters. Your God is your job. Your God is your 401k. Your God is your equity in your home. Your God is your underground bunker. Your God is your 50,000 bullets. Your God is your canned goods that you saved up. Their drink offerings of blood will I not offer. Esau, Edom, America, 2/3 Jakes, out of order family members, Pastor Portup, Bishop Bacon, unbelievers, nor take up their names into my lips. Ouch. Verse 5. I don't want to be part of that. Psalm 16. The Most High Yahweh is the portion of my inheritance. Yes, I like that. The Most High Yahweh is the portion of my inheritance and of my cup. Woo! You maintain my lot. What does that mean? You maintain my life. See, the spirit of the spirit of the prophet is subject to the prophet. I'm in my lot. I was a prophet and teacher in my previous body, and I'm a prophet and a teacher now. That's my lot. My life, my mission is my lot. Let me read that again. It says, verse 5, it says, the Most High Yahweh is the portion of my inheritance, woo, and of my cup. Yeah, this is my cup that I'm drinking. You maintain my lot, my mission, my responsibility. Verse 6, Psalms 16. The lines are fallen unto me in pleasant places. Yes, my responsibilities, my desires, my portion. The lines are fallen unto me in pleasant places. Yea, I have a goodly heritage. Yes, Israelite heritage. I have a goodly heritage. 144,000 men. We have a 1/3 women and children. We have a goodly heritage. The Hebrew Israelite heritage. Psalms 16 verse 7. I will bless the Most High Yahweh, our power, who has given me counsel, this truth, this understanding, this comprehension, this wisdom, this knowledge, the secrets, my reins, my strength, my calling, my lot. My reins also instruct me in the night seasons. My wisdom, my knowledge, my comprehension, my mind, my reins also instruct me in the night seasons. See, our days begin at night. When the sun goes down, that's when our days start. So in the night season, my reins also instruct me in the night seasons. Wisdom of Solomon 16, verse 8. I have set the Most High Yahweh, our power, always before me. Have you set the Most High Yahweh always before me? Have you always set the Most High Yahweh before you? Or have you put your job before the Most High Yahweh? Your 401k in front of the Most High Yahweh? Your equity in your home before the Most High Yahweh? Your son's career, your husband's career before the Most High Yahweh? Because he is at my right hand. Woo! I shall not be moved in Jacob's trouble. No jab, no job. Let's go. Let's go. He's going to provide. He's going to provide. It's back to faith. He don't want you depending on your job no more. Why? Because Esau's coming down hard with great wrath, knowing that he had but a short time. So now it's back to faith. It's back to being a barefoot priest. It's back to 100% dependency on the Most High Yahweh, not 99.9%. 100% dependency. Psalms 16, verse 9. Therefore, always find out what is there for. My heart is glad. Yeah, the men of great millstone on down to myself and the men of like doctrine. We are glad. These are the best times. Finally, this man is going down. What was that? Rush hour. Remember, I think it was the first rush hour when they was inside the museum or that little area where Chris Tucker had the little girl and she had the bomb, and he was like, push the button. Push the goddamn button. Push the button. Let's go, Esau. Bring it on, baby. Bring it on. Because let the games begin. Let the faith game begin. Because I like a good fight of faith. I like an even playing field because I believe I can outbelieve you, Esau. I know I can outbelieve you, Esau. I know I can outbelieve you, 2/3 Jake. Out of order family member, Pastor Porchop, Bishop Bacon. I know I can outbelieve you. I know it. I know it. Woo! For it says, therefore my heart is glad. We are excited. We are excited. And my glory rejoices. But that's my the way I look, my countenance. I look younger and younger every day. My glory rejoice. My flesh, see? What a quick go from glory to flesh. My flesh also shall rest. Rest. Tranquility, peace. Chilling. My flesh also shall rest in hope. What is the hope? That's the plan. That's the salvation of the Most High Yahweh, to redeem me out of destruction, to provide for me, to feed me, to give me water to drink, to beam me up out of World War III. That's the rest in hope. That's the problem. You can't rest. You can rest for a few hours, but you got to rest for 24 hours minimum, 48 hours. You got to give the Most High Yahweh time to work these days. You better count to 10. Oh, I'm so hungry. I haven't eaten 3 hours. You better calm down. You better be able to go minimum 2 days without eating. You better ride 2 days without eating out sometime. The man get tight for 2-3 days. Shit, he might just give you some berries to eat. You might have got to eat some locusts and wild honey. Better ride till the wheels fall off and expect and depend. That's the problem. You looking forward to eating. I haven't eaten in 6 hours. What are we going to do? I haven't ate. You better count to 10. Control your flesh. It says here, my flesh also rest. You better tell your flesh to calm down. Tell your belly to shut the hell up. Tell your mind to count to 10. Better take a nap. Shit, it's about, I can't get it out enough. I love it now. It is about faith. Woo! It is an even playing field. It is no more only the rich gets these things. Only the wealthy gets them. Only the homeowners get it. Only the ones that make $100K a year. No! It's about believing now. It's about believing now. It's an even playing field on earth. Finally. Woo! Man. Pray for me, Israel. I can't get this out enough. Y'all know me. Y'all know me. Every word this book reads to me, it just amplifies my spirit. And sometimes I just can't get off of it. Because that's why I say, pray for me, Israel. Woo! Psalm 16. Verse 10. For you will not leave my soul. What is my soul? Your mind, your will, and your emotions. For you will not leave my soul in hell on this wicked earth, dealing with Esau, Edom, and the other nations, Jacob's trouble, World War III. Neither will you suffer your Holy One, 144,000 men, 1/3 women and children, to see, ding, 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 corruption. Esau, you will not get a chance. 2/3 Jake's out of order family members, definitely you, Esau, Pastor Porter, I bet you begging, you will not see me suffer. You will not. Most High ain't going to allow me to let you see me suffer. You must be out your mind. When you see me, you're going to see me laughing, eating, drinking while you struggling. Remember, I read in Wisdom of Solomon 18, they're going to be seeing, okay, let me prove it again. Hold on. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Wisdom of Solomon 18, where it says, Wisdom of Solomon 18, Wisdom of Solomon, right? Verse 18, chapter 18, verse 17. Then suddenly visions of horrible dreams troubled them sore, and terrors, this is the Apocrypha, and terrors came upon them unlooked for, and one thrown here and another there, half dead, showed the cause of his death. See? You will not get the privilege, Esau, to see me crumble. Never let him see you sweat. He ain't gonna allow you to see me sweat, Esau. But I will see you sweat, Esau. Who's Esau? The so-called white man. And he's not white, he's red. He's a red, sinister Hebrew big brother Esau. We're Jacob. Yahweh, who the world ignorantly calls God or Jehovah or Yahweh. And Yahweh Shah, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, Caesar Borgia or Cesare Borgia, and our Paleo Hebrew tongue. I'm back now in Psalms 16, verse 10 again. For you will not leave my soul in hell. Woo! Neither will you suffer thy Holy One to see corruption. Verse 11, Psalm 16. You will show me the path of life. Yes. See, that goes back to right here where it says, Psalm 16, verse 5. The Most High Yahweh is my portion. The Most High Yahweh is the portion of my inheritance and of my cup. You maintain my lot. It says, you will show me the path of life in your presence. Woo! is fullness of joy. You think we're worried about Jacob's trouble? You think we're worried about no jab, no job? It's about faith. It's an even playing field, baby. It's a faith fight now. It's a faith fight now, Israel. And your right hand, and Salakia, at thy right hand, there is what? There is what? Pleasures, water, food, singing, dancing, immortality, forevermore. Woo! One more. No, I think that's it. Now let's go back to my preface precept, and I'm Audi 5000. Isaiah 55. So I read Wisdom of Solomon. Chapter 18. In the Apocrypha, I read Wisdom of Solomon 18, verse 7 through 25. Okay. I just read Psalm 16 from the top. Now I'm about to go to Isaiah, back to my preface precept. Another quick hit by your brother Kawas Malak. Won't be long. Y'all know me. I'm a long-winded minister. But just another quick hit. I told you I'm going to start doing a lot more quick hits. Isaiah 55. Isaiah 55 is my preface precept, and I'm Audi 5000. Hope the lesson was edifying. Y'all know me. I get a little emotional because I'm a live wire. It don't take much for me to get fired up. So I get a little overzealous, over anxious when I read, because I like to read and I like to emphasize things. So pray for me, Israel. But y'all know me. It says Isaiah 55, verse 6. Seek ye the Most High Yahweh our power while he may be found. Right now. Seek the Most High Yahweh while he may be found right now. Right now, Israel, before this man come down and put that poison in you that will give you GMO blood. The women that takes that inoculation that are pregnant, their placenta is not the same. Just imagine what kind of children they're going to have. If your placenta is a GMO placenta, that means your children will be GMO children. What does that mean? What is a GMO child? That is a child that is not really a child. It's like an artificial child. Just like artificial fruit. Not artificial meaning plastic. I'm talking about GMO watermelon, seedless watermelon, and artificial tomatoes. You know, the tomatoes, they don't look the same. They don't taste the same. So it's a tomato, but it's not a tomato. So the children will be children, but not children. So how can you have a GMO placenta by taking this inoculation, this poison, which causes you to have a GMO placenta? What kind of child are you going to have? A GMO child. You're a child, but you're not a child. You're a newborn, but you're not really a newborn. What is this world coming to? That's why this man has to go. Whew. Isaiah 55, verse 6. Seek ye the Most High Yahweh while he may be found right now. Call upon him while he is near. He is near. When you read the Bible, he's there. That's why you're supposed to read the Bible, listen to the videos, pray and support the men of the Most High Yahweh. If you're not hearing from Yahweh, read Yahweh. If you're not hearing from Yahweh, read Yahweh. If you're not hearing from Yahweh, read Yahweh. Isaiah 55, verse 7. Let the wicked, who's the wicked? Esau, Edom, 2/3 Jakes, out of order family members, heathen nations. Let the wicked forsake his way, and the righteous, and the unrighteous. Let the wicked forsake his way, and the unrighteous man his thoughts. 2/3 Jake, out of order family member, Pastor Porchop Bishop Bacon, Esau Edom, and let him return unto the Lord, the unrighteous, the wicked. Let him, let the dog out. Let me see. Let me check. Let is an action word. And let him return unto the Most High Yahweh. But is he going to do it? Absolutely not. Esau Edom can't do it. He can't not. He's the wicked. He is the unrighteous. So are the 2/3 Jakes. A lot of the people that are 2/3 Jakes, out of order family member, Pastor Porchop, Bishop Bacon, you are the wicked also, and you are the unrighteous, because you believe in America with a triple K. You believe in Esau Edom's inoculation. You believe in a caste society. You believe in everybody being chipped. That sounds kind of cool. All I got to do is wave my hand in front of my computer and it'll come on. All I got to do is wave my hand in front of my card at a start. That sounds kind of cool. Unrighteous and wicked. And let him return unto the Most High Yahweh, and he will have mercy upon him. But it's a let, but it ain't going to happen, Captain. A few 2/3 Jakes will get it right. Some of y'all going to get it right. And to our power, for he will abundantly pardon. This is your brother Kawas Malak. Thank you for listening. Hope the lesson was edifying. Pray for me. I'm praying for you. Kwam Yasharala. We got next. Yahweh Shai to the chariots fly, the chip or the dip, the maxine or the guillotine. You better repent. Coming to this truth. We be the Hebrew Israelites of the Bible. Thank you for listening, everyone on the comment board. Double honors to my apostles and the elders of Great Millstone that taught me this truth that rule well. Peace and salutations to the whole 144 elect thousand men, 1/3 women and children. And to the new and to the few brothers and sisters that are listening to me that's in this truth, to you I say, Shalom.